Hello and welcome to the debate on France24. I'm Andrea Sankey in Paris. Tonight, what to make of the final debate. It was the last formal showdown between the U.S. presidential candidates, Republican John McCain and Democrat Barack Obama. And though most agree neither candidate dealt a knockout punch, some say it was the best performance John McCain has delivered thus far. Still, the majority of polls taken after the face-off show Barack Obama with a clear lead. So tonight, we'll be looking at what went right and what went wrong for the presidential contenders last night at Hofstra University in New York, and we'll be debating some of the finer points of the debate with less than 3 weeks to go to this historic U.S. election. And joining me here in the studio very appropriately to my right, Stu Haugen, Vice President of Republicans Abroad France.
Hello, thank you.
No problem. Here to my left, Zachary Miller, Chair of the Minority Caucus for Democrats Abroad. Joining us via satellite from New York, Jim McCarthy, Crisis Manager at Counterpoint Strategies, a communications consultant. And from San Francisco, Astro Teller, CEO of Cerebellum Capital and a young leader of the French-American Foundation. Thanks all so much for joining us tonight. Let me start here in the studio then to my left. Zachary, I'm sure you wouldn't agree in any way, shape, or form that McCain was a winner here, but would you at least concede that this was a better performance than the last two debates?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think he hit his stride this time. He was much better than he was the other two debates. But still, according to most of the polls I saw, Obama won commandingly. So there was, like you said, there was not a knockout. There was no, clear moments, as you say. But Obama won on points, we might say. But it was the message, the content, and also what I hear mostly is that Obama was more presidential. They like his demeanor. They like his thoughtfulness, his way of approaching the questions, and his way of answering the questions.
Okay. Stuart, I mean, why this contradiction here then? You know, everyone seems to concede that this was McCain's best. But CBS's poll of uncommitted voters, 53-22 in Obama's favor. CNN's poll of debate watchers, 58-31.
I think it's an interesting dichotomy, and I think it goes right to the core of the Obama presidency or his candidature, and that you have a candidate here who traditionally wins any kind of the speaking presentation endeavors, exposures, and yet at the same point in time, you still have 45% of Americans who say they're not sure he's ready to be president. So I think we're in a and if you take that 45% and then add the undetermined vote in this thing, you still have this game is not over at all. I think a lot of people, as Karl Rove said today and others have said, Barack Obama has not closed the sale with the American public. And I think if we didn't have this huge economic crisis bearing down on us and the desire to blame the Bush administration, and unfortunately an association with McCain, which I'm not sure is justified in this case, certainly in the economic case, I think this would be an incredibly tight race. In fact, Investors Business Daily rates this at a 3-point race, and they were the closest in 2004 in predicting the outcome, too. So I think this is up in the air.
Okay, Jim, joining us in New York, your thoughts?